Hello, friends. I just thought I would do a little video here about some books that I got from a recent auction, and thought maybe some people that are really into scrapbooking would be really interested in these books. I'll be selling them. You can make me an offer, but I'm looking for somewhere between $5-10, somewhere in there for each of the books. So I'll show you them, and if you're interested, just pop me an email to vintagerous@shaw.ca, or I can bring them to a live sale if you'd prefer that. So just let me know. So the first one is Tom the Boot Black, and so this is by Horatio Alger. And what you have to look at is just, the age, the patina to this, because I think what most junk journal people do is they take the guts out, and this one, it looks like they've sort of already started. I kind of have a feeling that the person that sold this lot was collecting these books up for junk journaling, because they're all kind of interesting covers, right, with lots of texture. This one has, that's the inside page. There are some sort of black and white pictures in this one, but the book is pretty much falling apart. But it's dated, I think it was 1800s. Let's see here. Copyright 1889. You can see that there. It's very tiny, but yeah, so very cool. So that's the first one, Tom the Boot Black. Okay. And now here's a reader. So Friends and Neighbors. So this is it says Queen Mary's School in North Vancouver, which is near me. And, lovely graphics in the top. And lots of short sort of stories meant to teach kids how to read. Great graphics though, right? So that's this one, Friends and Neighbors. It's got a little bit of wear here. But otherwise I think it's in pretty good shape. That's the second one. Then this one, Facing the World. So there's another interesting cover to this book. And this one, let's see if it's got a date. It looks like it's missing the inside first page because it starts right in at the book. So I can't tell you how old this one is. But I mean, at the very back, it says, "Regions, you should obtain a catalog of our publications." And it's an address in New York with no postal code. So I think that gives you a sense. To me, this looks like it's, what would you say, 20s, 30s, something like that. Yeah, so that's what it looks like. They also would be really great as just decor items, right? The next one is The Train Boy by Horatio Phil Alger Jr. And this one, let's see the date on this one. I mean, most of these are really, really early. Okay, so this one says in the year of 1883 from the Library of Congress. So there's, black and white etchings in this one as well. Quite a few of them throughout the book. But a lot of just textual pages. And again, the wear, there's definite some wear on this. Yeah, neat. So that's that one. And then this one's, look at this one. It's got a gun driven from home. It's another, the same author again, I just noticed. Okay, so what does this say in this one here? It's just, they're just so neat because they're, they've got such patina and interest to them, right? So that they'd be a really fun piece to have. Okay, there's the cover page, but no date on it. So again, I'm going to guess that we're talking about you know, the 30s, maybe something like that. Driven from home. Okay. So the next one has actually a bit of a dust jacket on it, missing some of that dust jacket. Under the dust jacket, I'll show you that too in case you want it for decor. When it's been taped on, it looks like. But the book itself is brown in color. It says, "Happy birthday to John Roberts" from Ruth in the inside. And this one, the pages in this one are really quite yellowed, but you can see some of the graphics in this one. Kind of fun, right? And the pages are kind of thicker, you know, that kind of handmade paperish thing. Now the binding is kind of gone on this one. Looks like, again, that they might have started to take some of the pages, like, or not the pages, but just kind of take it out of the binding to use it for junk journaling. I'm not sure. But anyway, just neat. Almost looks like a 3D cover, doesn't it? Like it's red and blue. Look at how it's printed, kind of red and blue. I wonder if it's supposed to be looked at with 3D glasses, you know, those red and blue 3D glasses. So this one's called Bob Burton. Okay. And this one, Making His Way. Oh, it's that Alder guy again. So it says here, boys copyrighted books. Let's see. There's a date in this one. No date again. It's interesting. All of these ones don't have a date and like don't have a cover page. So it must have been the way they printed it. It was printed in New York. But I mean, even if you look at what it sort of, you know, the ad here, you can tell it sort of, to me, looks again sort of 30s, 40s, something like that. So this one doesn't have pictures in it. It's just text. There's a dust jacket, and under the dust jacket, that's what the book looks like. So really quite a nice graphic, and it's in pristine shape because of the dust jacket kind of protecting it, right? So, you know, it looks pretty good. So that one's in a pretty good shape. So Making His Way is the name of that one. If you're interested in that one, just send me a quick email and say, "I'd like that one, Joni." And I'll get it on your way. So it'd be like somewhere between $5 and $10, you know, and then shipping on top. That's $5 or $10 US. Phil the Fiddler. How about Phil the Fiddler? Look, it's that name again. I wonder if this was the author or something that had all these books. Because it's interesting that it's all the same name. Phil the Fiddler by Horatio Alger Jr. Again, no date in the beginning. But I would guess again that this is around the 30s, something like that, 30s, 40s. Getting a mound of books here. Okay, so this next one, oh, it's another Horatio Alger book, but Herbert Carrolls' Legacy. So that's the one that one looks like. And again, in the beginning, there's no date. I don't see another date. Oh, 1875. Okay, so these must be older. I was thinking in the 30s, but I'm guessing now maybe some of these are, yeah, that says October 1875. So these are old. These are antiques. Cool, right? Okay. And there's this one, More Streets and Roads. This one looks more like a reader. Yep, this is more of a reader. So the date on this one is, I'm guessing, not as old. Let's see. Isn't this fun, though? I mean, I don't know. I love old books. I think they're just interesting to look at. There's no date. Let's see if there's something in the back. Nope. This to me, though, looks more, what would you say, 30s? mean, look at the car there. Look at the type of car that they've got there, right? That's, you know, a Studebaker or something like that. What else gives us clues? See if there's anything else that would give us a clue. I mean, they're talking about a train, you know, being on a train. But yeah, so it's a reader with good, fun graphics. So that one's called More Streets and Roads. More Streets and Roads, and it's kind of a turquoisey green kind of color if you're wanting it more for decor. And I have one that's just called Bob Burton. Faded spine on it, red on the cover. This one's very yellowed. So this would be a good one if you really want just pages of text for a project. Here's the next one, The Heart of Gold, Miss Mead, and that's what the spine looks like. The back, so it's kind of a warm brown. This one says January 1940. There's a note in the back, and there was a gift in January 1940. Now this one is really falling apart, so you won't have any guilt taking it apart because the pages are really quite loose in it. Now this one, oh my goodness, this is just pages without the front cover. So this one I would just throw in for free with somebody who wants them. And then there's this cover that's kind of loose here too. But I think this cover must be for something else, right? Because but again, anything like that, if you just want that, I can throw this in with your order. Then there's Trust and Trust. Try and Trust. Sorry, Try and Trust. Oh, it's this Horatio guy again. Horatio Alger Jr. So let's see the date on this one. Printed in the United States of America. No date. It's weird, eh? There's no date. Oh, somebody's done some coloring in the back. The pages are very yellowed on this one. That's the spine on it, and the back of it. Fun one. Okay, getting to near the end here. In a New World. Again, it's that same author. Wow. Maybe somebody was collecting this author or something. So this one says there's a note in it, December 25th, 1910. So I guess that's where, you know, these ones are all from around that era. This one is, again, one that's just text. Okay, so that's the book. Okay. I got some other kind of loose pages in here. There's one in a bag. I guess it's because it's falling apart. So again, if you're interested in, you know, just wanting pages, let me know. Because this one, I'll take it out of the bag just so you can see. It says Girls of the True Blue. So yeah, so I'm looking for artists that are, you know, needing some supplies for their junk journaling or art projects and things like that. That old books would be really fun to have. So just send me a quick email, let me know you're interested, and we can make a deal. Thanks for watching. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this. Let me know if there's other things you'd like me to do a little video on. Is there a certain thing that you'd like to see? Because I love doing these kind of theme-based videos too. So I can do a theme-based one on something else. Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you Tuesday night for my live sale every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Pacific. Hope to see you there. Bye now.